Hello there! Wow! Perfect! Wonderful! Well done!
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here. It is early on Tuesday morning. It's not that early. It's like almost 9 a.m. Here on the East Coast, but it's almost 9 a.m. here on August 8th, 2023, and I'm doing a live reaction video to this Pokemon Presents event. It's live. It's recorded live. It's not really live because I don't think anybody would tune into a live stream this early. Maybe I could be wrong, but anyway. So we're about 5 minutes out. I've got it up here. I've got live chat going. Generally, I turn off live chat for like Pokemon Presents, as well as Nintendo Direct events, predominantly because I feel like most people in chat are terrible. They expect certain things, and when they don't see certain things, they just basically downvote the entire stream, and they say how much it sucks, and they just complain, and I'm not here for that energy, especially not this early in the morning. But before we get started here, I'll close out of that and I'll go full screen on the actual stream once it actually begins. First of all, I had the hardest time just finding this stream. I don't know why. So it's on the Pokemon Asia English YouTube channel. I couldn't find it on the actual, like, the main just at Pokemon channel here on YouTube. Even though everything points towards that. So if you see an article on Nintendo's website or on the Pokemon website that says watch Pokemon Presents today, it links you to the main Pokemon channel. But I found this off of like some, tweet. So I don't know. But I'm assuming it's going to be in English. I did check the channel, and they do have past Pokemon Presents events in English, and, they had premiered live on this channel, so we're all good, but we will see. Anyway, and everybody in live chat is also speaking English, so I feel like that's promising. But beyond that, so let's talk about, we got 3 minutes before this stream kicks off here, and I think it's going to be a premiere, so in 3 minutes, I assume a 2-minute countdown clock will begin. So we got about 5 minutes. So let's talk about what predictions. All right. I would love to see. I don't expect to see it, but what I would love to see is some content for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I did see in live chat a bunch of people saying, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus is dead. Anybody expecting DLC or anything from that is insane. Things along those lines. But, I hold out faith. I hold out faith because I loved Pokemon Legends Unite. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let me think. Pokemon Unite currently going through its second 2-year anniversary. Mewtwo is absolutely overpowered. So, I don't know. Is that something that would be announced at a Pokemon Presents event? Nerfing of Mewtwo in Pokemon Unite? Probably not. Everybody in live chat is saying DLC. Yeah. What I would love to see... Again, this is a 35-minute presentation from Pokemon Presents. So it's going to be 35 minutes of strictly Pokemon content. I don't know what to expect to see. I would love to see Pokémon Stadium 3, or like some kind of Switch version of Pokemon Stadium. Just a full-on reboot, like new Pokemon Snap we saw. Loved that. I would love to see new Pokemon Stadium. It doesn't have to be Pokemon Stadium 3, just a new Pokemon Stadium. Remasters of the GameCube Pokemon games would be pretty dope. I've heard Black and White remakes, or, whatever they are. Yeah, I guess they'd be remakes, right? Coming to Switch. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot that could happen. I do expect a lot of DLCs. The cynic in me expects Pokemon Cafe. Detective Pikachu, more another trailer or gameplay or something of the new Detective Pikachu game that's coming to Switch this year. I would guess, I think it's this year, right? This holiday season. Um, I would expect to see something of that. That makes logical sense in my mind. Um, Scarlet and Violet, more DLC or whatever. I haven't played Scarlet or Violet yet, so I can't say what DLC has already been released for it. I'm not super familiar with it. I watch all these Pokemon Presents, but only really pay attention to the things that directly apply to me. So yeah, I think a new Pokemon Legends game would be dope. Like Pokemon, I saw somebody in live chat say like Pokemon Legends Mew. A sequel to Pokemon Legends Arceus. I feel like Pokemon Legends Arceus, excuse me, kind of sets up for a series. I also feel like, when did Pokemon Legends Arceus come out? Was that 2022? That was 2022, right? Hold up, let me Google this real quick. Oh, okay, so we're going straight into a minute. Not going 2 minutes. Hold up. Pokemon Legends Arceus. When did this release? January 28th, 2022. Yeah. Announced February 26th, 2021. Is that true? Okay. Let me go full screen. Let me dip out of live chat because live chat is garbo anyway. So yeah, I would say I'd love to see a follow-up to Pokemon Legends. I don't think we would see it this early, though. I feel like that's a 2024 at best, I think. Unless they had it up their sleeves before Legends Arceus released. I don't know. But let's dive into it. Here we go. Pokemon Presents.
Hello everyone. I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. In today's presentation,
I just want to talk about
information about several Pokemon projects.
I love all those stuffed
including
animals in the background.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Pikachu isn't moving today.
First of all, the weekend of the 2023 Pokemon World Championships is nearly upon us at last.
Okay.
And we hope you'll enjoy this video.
World Championships. Okay, so usually there's a Pikachu in the background that moves and does a little like Pika before the announcement happens. It's not moving today. Today it has a Detective Pikachu hat on it, so it's a dope suit.
Across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. These new world champions will walk home with the exclusive Champions line of product for this year. To honor the season-long accomplishment
That's pretty dope.
It to the World Championships, every competitor will also receive a special welcome kit. Since 2013, the featured promo card in this kit has been Champions Festival, which showcases unique artwork themed after each year's location. Now, for the first time, we will debut a new promo card, Paradise Resort. Competitors will also get the coveted World's Pikachu plush, based on this year's celebratory
That's super cool.
Yokohama artwork.
Only sold at the on-site Pokemon Center.
World's Pikachu plush, along with other exclusive items, will also be available at the largest Pokemon Center World store ever. From August 11th to 13th, as top trainers compete together in Yokohama, we invite the rest of our global community to celebrate Pokemon together at home and tune into our live broadcast for the event.
Might have to tune into that.
To our Japan project lead Rikia to share the exciting World Celebration events happening around Yokohama Minato Mirai beginning today.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, so this is something that I'll probably tune into.
Rikia Watanabe here from the Pokemon
Just
Company.
for the sake of watching it, but this is not super exciting. I hope they don't dwell on this too long.
We've begun a number of events here in Yokohama Minato Mirai. We're collaborating with various facilities in Yokohama so that visitors can experience the atmosphere and Pokemon of each region in the
I would be
Pokemon
so
world.
stoked
And you'll find plenty of photo
for
ops
all
set
of
up
this
for you.
if I lived in
With
Japan
regular
or I
workouts
was
at the
traveling to
Delegate
Japan
Station Minato Mirai
for
Station
this.
to celebrate the World Championships.
What are these weirdly, terribly photoshopped images I'm looking at right now.
Additionally, we'll have a special
Those people weren't even in the scenes. That's the easiest part about.
to enjoy during the competition.
Anyway,
From August 11th to 13th, stop on by the Pokemon Trainer Cruise.
a Pokemon Trainer
There are many
Cruise.
spaces on board
That's
where
dope.
Pokemon trainers from around the world can gather and mingle to enjoy some casual trading and battling with their Nintendo
Why do I
Switch
feel like that
cards
also looks
and Pokemon
photoshopped though?
TCG decks in hand.
Like these things don't actually exist yet. Is this like Pokemon Firefest? Where it's just like,
And there are many
we've
more
got the
events to
biggest
be
of
held,
everything, and then
including
it's just all
Pikachu
photoshopped,
Fest.
and you get there and they have like grilled cheese sandwiches with
We hope you'll
Pikachu's
enjoy
face
a
stamped on them or
fantastic
something.
summer together with Pokemon in Yokohama Minatomidai. For more details, please visit the special events website.
Alright, we're talking video games. Let's go.
Finally, I think Chris and I would both like to say,
Otanoshimi.
We actually
Okay.
have one more video related to the 2023 Pokemon World Championships.
Brutal.
to
We're
share
5
with
minutes in and it's already, well, 4 minutes in, I guess.
Hi, I'm Andy Ghost from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled to bring the Pokemon world together for the premiere of our newest short animated series, Pokemon Path to the Peak, at the Pacifico Yokohama on August 11th, alongside the Pokemon World Championships.
Okay.
Pokemon Path to the Peak is a tale that brings the Pokemon trading card game to life as you've never seen before. Set in the compelling world of competitive Pokemon trading card game play, it's the story of our hero Ava, who discovers her natural talent alongside her partner Pokemon Oddish.
I'm intrigued.
With the support of family, community,
That's all we
and
get,
newfound
just-
friends, she sets her goal to rise to the very top. Here's a sneak peek.
I know it's tough
Here we
moving
go.
to a new place, but think of it as a new start. Try new things, make new friends, and eventually you'll find your place.
Challenge accepted! Welcome to the Pokémon Club!
You all play together? That's awesome!
I know, right?
So the new girl can play. But how would you do in a real competition?
I kinda dig this.
Championship points on the line.
I feel like the more unique Pokemon media that we get, the better. I'm pretty stoked. That seems actually really cool.
Look out for Pokemon Path to the Peak. Episode 1 will also be available globally on YouTube August 11th. We can't wait for you.
And it's
all your
releasing on
friends and family to
YouTube
join
too,
us.
and not like freaking Netflix or
The
Pokemon
first
knows
ever
what's up.
Pokemon
Let's
World
do it.
Championships to be hosted in Japan is nearly upon us. We hope everyone is looking forward to it as much as we are. Next up, we have the latest on the return of that tough-talking Pikachu.
Alright, Detective Pikachu, I'm thinking. There we go.
The name's Pikachu. And I'm what you might call
A
a
detective.
great detective.
A great detective, sorry.
I live and work here in Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon live side by side. Everyone loves it here, and not just because the coffee's outstanding. When I'm not busy solving cases that crop up, I'm looking for leads on my missing partner, Harry. And it's no walk in the park, let me tell you.
So when I first saw the trailer
About me?
announced for this at the Nintendo Direct event, I didn't think anything of it. I thought it looked. I was so excited about it.
He's my partner.
Then it was brought to my attention that the
For some
graphics
reason,
sucked,
Tim can understand what I'm saying,
which I didn't even notice at
though he's
first.
human. And this guy right here is Harry.
In this
He's Tim's
trailer,
dad, if you can believe it. Then we got Tim's mom.
the graphics
Lee,
definitely don't look
and his
great,
little sister, Sophia.
but I
There's
mean
also
not
Rachel, who goes to college
game-breakingly
with Tim.
bad. I think
Well, speaking of Rachel, her dad, Howard, he's actually the mayor of Rhyme City.
early on.
And I barely scratched
Alright,
the
it's just
surface of all
basically
the interesting
identifying like some of the
characters
main
around here.
characters in the game, I guess. I think early on in this trailer that we've seen right here,
Let
I
me
think
give you
like the
gist
really
of what
bad
me
looking
and Tim
graphics
did.
were actually just like background
Whenever an
scenes that were
incident
just
occurs,
zoomed in on
Tim
like
talks
for
to
no
me.
reason,
I talk to
and
the
it was just like
Pokemon.
digital
And we
zoom
work
that made it
together
look terrible.
using
Like
our
this doesn't
data
look
to
bad.
deduce what happened. When investigating a scene, we're total pros at finding
Yeah, like,
everything. But even
none of this
pros
looks
gotta take it
terrible.
easy every so often. You can count on us to solve even the toughest cases.
Of course, it
with a
doesn't look
flash.
fantastic, but it doesn't look terrible.
Oh, right. Sometimes other Pokemon help us with our investigations. Take Rowlet, for instance. She can track down suspects with her sensitive nose. And Darmanitan here packs a pulverizing punch. All kinds of Pokemon lend us a hand. Oh, how could I forget the Hi Hat Cafe? It's a famous coffee house in Rhyme City, and I'm their best customer. Oh, that first cup in the morning really hits the spot. Looks like trouble's brewing.
I've heard it looks like a
Just
3DS
can't catch a
game.
break.
And I definitely think it looks
Another big
better than a
mystery's
3DS
unfolding in
game.
the city. We just wanna
It's
find
not, I mean,
Harry
like, I've been
already.
playing a lot of Pikmin 4 lately, and it's definitely not
Wanna
the
know
most
what
beautiful
happens?
looking
You gotta
Switch
wait
game
till October
I've ever
6th,
seen.
okay?
Especially a game
By
that's
that day,
not seemingly
isn't it
super
obvious?
open world.
That's the release date for Detective Pikachu Returns.
October 6th.
Let's solve some mysteries together.
I don't remember if they announced the release date before today. But October 6th is the official release date there.
Rough, tough talking.
I think it looks
powered by
good.
coffee.
I don't know.
The
It probably,
self-described
if realistically, it
Detective
probably
Pikachu
was
works together with his
a
partner,
3DS
Tim,
game that
to
was
solve
eventually,
cases around town.
you know, like Metroid Dread.
Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch systems is now available for pre-order on Nintendo eShop and at participating retailers and online stores.
Alright, I will indeed be picking up a copy of Detective Pikachu
We
Returns.
hope you check it out and uncover for yourself the truth behind the strange cases these two must tackle. Next, we have a number of announcements and updates to share with you.
Announcements and updates. Let's go. This looks like a show? Yeah, Pokemon Horizons, the series. So just to clarify, this is the new official series now that Pokemon the animated series is wrapped and Ash Ketchum is wrapped up. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of stoked about that. Like, I grew up watching you know, Pokemon the anime series and always loved it. Was always a big Ash Ketchum fan. For whatever reason, people hate Ash Ketchum nowadays. I don't know. But I was always a huge fan of the series, of the movies that went with it. Especially early on, the first 3 movies, legendary.
This year, Pokemon Go is once again holding multiple Pokemon
But I'm
Go
excited for
events.
something new.
The locations for
Seems cool.
2023 include London,
Okay, Pokemon Go
Osaka,
Fest.
and coming next weekend, New York City. On August 26th and 27th, we will also be holding Pokemon Go Fest 2023 Global, a digital event that can be enjoyed from anywhere. In this year's Pokemon Go Fest, Diancie will appear for the first time ever. Diancie can Mega Evolve into Mega Diancie 2. And Mega Rayquaza will also be appearing in raids. This celebration of Pokemon Go comes only once a year, so we hope you can all join in. Oh, and one more thing.
I'm just, like, super not enthused by Pokemon Go anymore. Oh, and one more thing. Pokemon sneakers. It literally is. Is this Pokemon Go sneakers? No? What is happening? From the makers of Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go comes Pokemon Jog. I'm so confused. What am I looking at?
Beginning in September, Pokemon first discovered in the Paldea region will be appearing in Pokemon Go.
Oh,
Suit
okay.
up for adventure and head out in search of Pokemon from every region.
What was up
From
with all the
Kanto to
shoes?
Paldea. Pokemon Go Fest, the 2023 Pokemon World Championships, and more Pokemon making their Pokemon Go debut. As we continue through Pokemon Go's 7th year, your adventures will only continue to expand with the entire world as your stage.
Wow, it's been 7 years of Pokemon Go. That's pretty mind-boggling.
Unite recently celebrated its 2nd anniversary.
Yes, Pokemon
Allow us
Unite.
to introduce some current events. First is a new type of battle, Panic Parade. With the help of your teammates,
Ooh.
protect Tinkaton from an onslaught of wild Pokemon.
That's pretty gnarly. I only played...
Pokemon Mewtwo joins the fray. During battle, Mewtwo can Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo.
Yeah, no, we know.
Mega Mewtwo X can use its moves in quick succession, allowing players
Oh, and by the way, Mewtwo is getting
Unite
nerfed.
License X Mewtwo via an event happening now. And starting August 17th, you'll also be able to get Unite License Y Mewtwo, which allows Mewtwo to Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo Y. As Mega Mewtwo Y, you'll be able to battle differently than Mega Mewtwo X. Pokémon Unite will continue to evolve even after its 2nd anniversary. Please look forward to more Pokémon joining the fray.
Okay, well, Mewtwo has to be nerfed. I haven't played the other game type. I just played in my live stream the other day. I played the regular game type, and I used Mewtwo a couple times. Okay, 3-day limited license for Mew and Mewtwo.
Plus, we're also holding a 2nd anniversary prize machine event. This is a great chance to get popular holoware for Pokemon like Pikachu and Cinderace. Please join us in celebrating Pokemon Unite's 2nd anniversary.
Okay. Yeah, no, but Mewtwo does need to be nerfed. Alright, so here's some presumably DLC from Scarlet and Violet.
Let's have us a fruitful battle.
At last, our first sync pair from the Paldea region.
Oh no.
Nemona and Pawmon. Nemona will make her debut in a new story event coming soon. We hope you'll enjoy seeing her interact with trainers from other regions. Nemona and Pawmon are a special sync pair with the new sprint role.
Wait, I'm confused. Are they coming?
Excel at attacking quickly. By introducing new roles like this one,
They're coming from...
Pokemon Masters EX will keep on evolving.
Coming to Masters EX?
The Pokefair featuring
From Scarlet and Violet?
Pokemon will go live right after this broadcast. Be sure to check them out when you're done tuning in.
Okay. Sure. Again, I haven't played either
And beginning
of those
August 9th,
games.
Another special event will be held to celebrate Nemona's debut. Battle against Nemona as she gets stronger day by day to earn gems. Plus, starting August 16th, Victor and Spectrier will appear. They're a sync pair with the new field role, which excels at field effects. Anyone who completes this event can team up with them. And to celebrate this Pokemon present, you can claim a gift of
Present of 3,000 gems. Okay.
There are plenty more
So I guess this would be a good time to start playing Masters EX. 4-year anniversary. Alright, let's get on to some new stuff. What is this? This feels Pokemon Cafe-y to me. Oh, it's not. Okay. What am I looking at?
Pokemon Cafe Remix.
It is.
What's this? The newest dish at the cafe is sushi? No, wait, it's the mimicry Pokemon Tatsugiri, now visiting the cafe in Pokemon Cafe Remix. Serve up some delight to curly form Tatsugiri, droopy form Tatsugiri, and stretchy form Tatsugiri with some of your best dishes.
Oh, you're serving up dishes to them, not with them. Okay. I was trying to figure out how this game, how terrible this game was. Oh, it's the new adorable Pokemon. Eat them.
And beginning today, 5-star chef Tropical Vaporeon is now available in delivery.
I'm sure somebody somewhere is really stoked every time. I mean, they have to be, right? I know every single Pokemon Presents ever is like, introducing some new DLC for Pokemon Cafe Remix. And it's like, somebody has to be stoked about this. Or else they wouldn't still be doing it, right? I imagine Pokemon Cafe Remix probably has some kind of, like, really, you know, dedicated fan, like a really dedicated fan base.
Experience the world of the Pokemon
Okay.
TCG in video game form with Pokemon Trading Card Game. Originally on Game Boy Color when it comes to Game Boy and Nintendo Switch Online.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm on board for this. I kind of wish they never got rid of the online trading card game. I actually, like, I didn't play it enough, and that's probably, people like me are probably why it went away. But when I did play it, it was so much fun. Ooh.
Stadium 2 will also be appearing on Nintendo 64 and Nintendo Switch Online.
Sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually realize that Pokemon Stadium 2 wasn't on N64 expansion or Virtual Console yet. Yes, dude. Yo, these minigames. Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. Even the mini games are so
First, frolic,
freaking
and
stupidly
more
fun.
With up to 3 of your friends.
And online multiplayer,
The
yo,
two
say
titles you see
less.
here will be available
I'm on
shortly
board
after
for all of this. All of this is great. I love all of this. Available shortly after this presentation. Sign me up.
Pokemon Sleep, a game that makes waking up something
And
to
now
look
we're on to
forward
some
to,
boring
was
things.
released last month.
I'm kidding. But I
Throughout
don't.
your sleep,
Pokemon
your
Sleep
results
never
will
even
determine
remotely
which
appealed to
styles
me.
you'll find Pokemon sleeping in. You may find Pokemon with rare sleep styles. So try to rest your very
I like
best,
straighten
study the
sleep.
many sleep
That's
styles
great.
waiting to be discovered.
What am I
We're
looking
also
at?
preparing a good
Tantrum sleep
Day
is also
in-game
pretty good.
event for the night of the full moon, in case some people struggle to get enough sleep that night. With the hope you can get enough sleep, even on such nights, we're
I
powering
mean-
up drowsy power on good sleep days so you can meet even more Pokemon.
Maybe I should experiment with this because I have insomnia and I suck at sleeping. So maybe Pokemon Sleep is dedicated for
Try
people
to
like
get
me.
your very best rest together with Pokemon Sleep.
But I don't know. I've just never. It never struck me as something that even remotely
And
interesting.
next, we turn to the latest updates about the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The
In fact,
newest
I feel
games
like
in the
I
core
feel like
Pokemon
using your
series
phone
released in November last year.
before
Please have a
sleeping
look at this video.
actually discourages good restful sleep. So I feel like that's a double-edged sword. I feel like it's encouraging you to sleep better in order to catch Pokemon, however that metric works. But it's also deterring you from getting good quality sleep because you're on your phone before bed. So I don't know. A treasure of my very own? What's that? Wait, is this the show? Wait, how many Pokemon shows are there now? There's Horizons, there's that new one that's... Original animated web series, Pokemon Paldean Wins.
We will release an online original animated series set in the Paldea region.
So that's a separate thing. So Horizons is like the big
The name
one,
of
right?
The series is Pokemon Paldean Wins. This original story will depict the youthful drama of several academy students as they come into their own, growing and learning as they attend school.
That honestly
We hope
feels
you'll be
much less
excited to see
exciting
Paldea brought to life
than
in this
the
animated
web
series.
cartoon that's literally based on the trading card game. Maybe it
We
was
have
just that
another
one got a
Pokemon
better
Scarlet
trailer,
and
I don't
Pokemon
know.
Violet video to share with you all.
Okay, now we're talking game, now we're talking Mewtwo. And Mew, okay. If only the game actually looked this good. Is Pokemon Violet and Scarlet still bricked? Like, is it still super weird and tweaky? So remember when when those games released, I was just like not interested in them because the internet was ablaze with how like terribly they played and looked. And I was still wrapping up Pokemon Legends Arceus at the time, which plays and looks wonderfully. Get Mew and Mewtwo. Add Mew to your team and challenge Mewtwo with the mightiest whatever.
We'll be holding an event called Get Mew and Mewtwo. Add Mew to your team and challenge a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. The mythical Pokemon Mew and the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. These two longtime rivals
What a
are bringing
weirdly
their fierce
specific
battles to Paldea.
title of an event. And so long-winded, like...
Starting right now, you can add Mew to your team by entering this password in the mystery gift menu in your game.
Okay.
Each Mew's Terra type, nature, and moves will differ.
Hashtag my very own Mew. Oh my god. It's the NFTs of Mew.
Enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region with a Mew that's all your own. Meanwhile, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo will be appearing in a special Terra Raid battle event.
Okay.
Emerge victorious in this battle, and you'll be able to catch a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. If you challenge Mewtwo with Mew at your side, be ready for something special. We'll also hold a number of other Terra Raid battle events that'll help you challenge Mewtwo.
Mewtwo arrives September 1st.
Your allies to take on Mewtwo. This event is slated to begin on September 1st. We hope you'll take part in these events.
I guess I'll have to eventually pick up a copy of Scarlet or Violet.
Finally, we'd like to share some updates about the DLC coming for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet, titled The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero.
Okay. He just said finally. It's only 9:25, so I mean, there's allegedly another 10 minutes left in this presentation. So like this looks bad. It's like people wanted to complain about Detective Pikachu looking bad. Now this is an open world game, so I mean, you know, it's expected to be the world bigger but not as good looking. But like this looks like a 3DS game in the background in quality to me compared to Detective Pikachu. Quite frankly, Switch games, I feel like people overestimate the Switch. Switch games generally don't look that good. With like very few exceptions. Like new Pokemon Snap looked beautiful. But it was also completely on rails. It wasn't open world. You know, it literally was just rendering such a small area at any given time that it makes sense that that would be able to look really, really good. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and now Pikmin 4 also look really, really good. But again, it's like, there's not a lot going on in that world that you're running through. You know what I mean? Like, there's not, like, in a game like this, there are Pokemon everywhere. Pokemon Legends Arceus, same thing. Like, no matter where you go, there are Pokemon spawning and different events happening in real time. Whereas, like, Pikmin 4, it's basically just, like, a big open area that looks really good, and there are just isolated either items or enemies to be found. It's not very demanding when it comes to resources in that regard, so it can afford to kind of look that much better in regards to graphics and, like, you know, you have to take these things into consideration. You're not going to get a great looking, like a ridiculously good next-gen experience in any game on the Switch. With that being said, I feel like Scarlet and Violet, at least this DLC, I haven't played the actual games yet, but out of all the games I've seen, this probably looks the worst in regards to graphics. But kind of expectedly so. I also just, like, can't, even, you know, it's been a minute since they were revealed and since the games came out, but I still can't get behind these freaking motorcycle Pokemon. I think they're so stupid. I'm sorry. I think in their normal form, they look alright, but, like, stupid. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Okay.
An old folktale passed down in the land of Kitakami. Pokemon trainers waiting to battle you at Blue
When does
Area
that release?
Area
When should I
Zero's
invest?
hidden
When should I get into...
Let's take a closer look at what we just saw.
The DLC for Pokémon Scarlet or Pokémon Violet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Your adventures will extend beyond the...
Alright, so it really is going to burn 10 minutes on just this DLC. That's what it seems
Part
like.
1, the Teal Mask. Supervised by Briar, one of the teachers at Blueberry Academy, you'll take part in this year's joint school trip. At the center of the land of Kitakami, a proud mountain stands tall. People live at the base of the mountain and grow apples in sprawling orchards.
It doesn't look too
Rice
bad.
paddies
I mean, that Pokemon in the trail, look, these Pokemon aren't even touching the ground. Those ones were. Some of the laying Pokemon were not even touching the ground, though.
Pokemon species that can't be found in Paldea. You'll also meet 2 siblings who study at Blueberry Academy. The strong-willed Carmine and her younger brother, the meek and gentle Kieran. In battle, Kieran
Goofiest
uses a new
haircut I've
evolution
ever
apple.
seen.
Meet Dipling,
Even for
a Pokemon
anime
that
characters.
Looks a lot like a candy apple. You'll set out on a tour of Kitakami to learn all about a folktale passed down in this
The
city.
Candy Apple Pokemon. Okay. Weird, but okay.
This folktale tells of Pokemon who once saved Kitakami from an evil ogre. Okidogi, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity. These
Dude,
Pokemon
come
are
on,
known
are you
for
kidding?
World 3 and
Those are
are
the
hailed
names?
as heroes.
Okie Dokie,
In the
Hunky
land
Door,
of
Monkey
Kitakami,
Dory, and
inspired by the tale of
whatever the
Okidogi
other one
and
was.
Ogre, the Festival of Masks is held
Dude, they're running out of ideas, dude. Come on, be better. What was that? Monkey Dory,
could lie behind
Okie
the
Dokie,
folktale.
Okie Dokie,
You'll
and
all
Monkey
have to
Dory.
find out for yourselves.
Stop. Stop. Whoever named those needs to retire.
Visiting the village.
Fire this guy. This person. I don't know who they are, but get rid of
In
them.
search of a certain Pokemon.
Okie Dokie and Monkey Dory.
Alongside
Get
Pidgey
out
to
of
help
here.
her with her mission.
There were literally trash Pokemon. There are Pokemon that are literally bags of trash.
In the Ogre Oustin minigame, you
And,
can
like-
collect ogre balloons and try
And like
for a
literally,
high score.
you're running over ogre
As
balloons
a
with
reward,
motorcycles?
you'll get Mochi, which can help your Pokemon grow strong.
Sure, okay. I'm still hung up on the Okie Dokie. The Okie Dokie and the Monkey Dory. What is...
A fresh start Mochi
There are
is
literally
special
trash
Pokemon
Pokemon.
so you can train your
And like a
favorite Pokemon
keychain
just the way you
Pokemon.
like.
There are some
And
like
that's
such
not all.
stupid
You'll be getting
Pokemon,
the new
and
Roto
even
Skip
their
Skip.
names.
Take photos with
Like
wider
Trubbish,
angles using the
I
Roto
think is
Skip.
one.
Try out new
Trubbish
Pokemon
and
take
like
snapshots of their variety.
Klefki or whatever.
Enjoy your school trip amid the beautiful land of
But-
Kitakami.
Okie Dokie and Monkey Dory.
Part two,
Stop.
the Indigo Disc.
Jesus.
Director
I can't do it.
Kirito of Blueberry Academy,
I-
your
I can't do it.
sister school, will invite you to visit as an
Be better,
exchange
Pokemon. Come on now.
student. This is Blueberry Academy, where your story will unfold.
Okay.
Amazingly
Okay, I'm
enough,
sorry.
this
I'm sorry for
new
dwelling
school
on that.
lies
Such a
mostly
small
in
aspect of the
water.
game. It was just... I don't even remember the other one. Didgeridoo? Fidgety Digity? I don't... The third one was just...
In the terrarium located within the school,
Okay.
you'll find the subtropical savanna biome, the lush coastal biome, the rough and rugged canyon biome, and the freezing polar biome.
These are so cool, but honestly, like, this just further instills how much I want to see, like, a Pokemon MMORPG or something like that. I think that'd be so cool. I mean, why invest in something like that, an experience like that, when you can keep pushing out, you know, kind of formulaic Pokemon games and still make all this money? I mean, why bother pushing the envelope? But still, I'd love to see it. I think that'd be dope. We also live in a world now where all the things as a kid that I thought could be super cool are coming to fruition. Like, I now own an auto-transforming Optimus Prime figure. Like, that literally, you're just like, Optimus, transform. And it literally transforms from truck to robot and then from robot to truck. And it can walk around and whatever. Not a flex, just me saying, like, that was something that as a kid I was like, I would love if that existed. And now it does. So, like, maybe someday in the near future we'll see a Pokemon, an open world Pokemon MMORPG. I think we're getting there. Pokemon Legends Arceus was freaking awesome. Like, I feel like, and this is, I feel like we're getting to this open world Pokemon game era. So I feel like it's just a matter of time before it, you know, before an MMORPG kind of becomes a reality. I have faith. I have faith that it might be a thing eventually. I mean, we got new Pokemon Snap. So if that could happen, if a sequel to Pokemon Snap could happen, anything can happen. That's what I say.
You can spend time with these trainers to get to know them better and battle them too.
If bad ideas like Okie Dokie and Monkey Dory are getting greenlit, and Pokemon that double as rideable motorcycles, if those bad ideas are getting greenlit, then I mean, good ideas have to be greenlit at some point, right?
Pokémon Violet's DLC, The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. We hope you look forward to adventuring beyond Paldea's.
Alright, so that's pretty much the whole thing, unfortunately. They literally did burn through 10 minutes of the presentation on this one thing.
What did you think?
I'm hoping for one more thing.
We now have the release date for Part 1, the Teal
September
Month.
13th. Okay.
Please watch for future announcements for more news on Part 2.
So it's time to get on this. I need to invest and buy one of these
Hope you
games.
Look forward to adventuring in the land of Kitakami and the new encounters awaiting you there. That's all for today's presentation. Thank you for tuning in.
No one last thing? Alright. Let's see how angry live chat is. Hold up. Let me just check. L. I'm seeing... Okay, so I saw one W, lots of Fs, and lots of Ls. See, this is why I don't look at live chat. Somebody says 10 out of 10. This is why I don't look at live chats, though, because holy crap, people. Yeah. Kind of poopy, says one person. Whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna let live chat rant about how terrible it was. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't super exciting or anything, but I mean, I feel like it wasn't terrible. Hey, as a recommended video, there's mine. Haha, look at that. Good times. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It was... I didn't think it was that exciting. There were no big shocking announcements. I would say biggest announcement... Biggest announcement for me was probably the Pokemon trading card game, the Game Boy game coming to Switch. Pokemon Stadium 2 coming to Switch, which I'm excited about, but I also assumed that it was already on Switch, so it wasn't that big of an announcement. Because I'm dumb and I just assumed that it was also... I knew Pokemon Stadium 1 was already on Switch, so I just kind of assumed that Stadium 2 was also on Switch. So that was a me problem, not an anybody else problem. But I think the web cartoon is pretty exciting. Not the second one, the first one that surrounds the trading card game. I like the animation style. I think it looks fun. I think that looks cool. And it's something that hasn't been done before, to my knowledge. So I think that's exciting. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the Pokemon Go stuff, not really up my alley. A lot of it wasn't really up my alley. I'll just click around. See some of the highlights here. World Championships, lots of weird Photoshop, which was interesting. Cartoon looked good. Detective Pikachu looks pretty on point. I'm excited for Detective Pikachu. I expected that trailer. I don't know what the deal was with these shoes. What was the deal with these shoes? Like, this was all just a weird... Like, I thought it was some kind of, like, collaboration with, like, Nike sneakers or Adidas or, like... But then, you know, I saw boots and flip-flops, and it was like, what is happening? And it was nothing. It was just announcing that there are new Pokemon coming to Pokemon Go, What a weird trailer for that. I do have to try Panic Parade in Pokemon Unite. That seems exciting. Sleep, meh. I mean, it was a pretty... It wasn't the most exciting Pokemon Presents. I can admit that. But, like, it pretty much hit everything that I expected to see. So I wouldn't consider it an absolute L like everybody in the chat is. But I also wouldn't consider it to be, you know, like the last Nintendo Direct, I feel like set every following Direct and Pokemon Presents and every following Nintendo Live event up for failure, because the last Direct was so incredible that it was like, holy crap, how is anything going to follow this? And this is what followed it. And I feel like, you know, in comparison, it was an L, but not to the extent of all these whack jobs in the live chat. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of this Pokemon Presents event. What are you most excited for? Are you excited for Detective Pikachu? What do you think of the graphics? And let me know in chat, have they fixed Pokemon Violet and Scarlet to the point where it's like playable and not super wonky? Let me know in live chat, or not in live chat, sorry. Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel here. Ring that bell for notifications for when I do live streams here on the channel every single Saturday, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as when I upload new video content such as this to the channel every single weekday, Monday through Friday of every single week. Make sure to smash the like button and leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for watching.